Why do we care about what other people think so much? You know, I want to know why. Because I've been seeing situations and doing stuff in life that sometimes I would be hesitant about situations that I go through in life because I used to worry about what other people think. Because it's just crazy to me that I know you may have been experiencing that too. Sometimes you feel like you just not good enough to do anything and stuff like that. So let me tell you about these situations about why I just stopped caring what people think, because it didn't do nothing but hold barriers on my life because I worry about what other people thought about me, because it was just crazy to me, because I can't continue to live life how I want to live life if I keep being worried about what other people think of me. And that's the same for you. I want y'all to be able to function in life. I want y'all to have a clear mindset, because when you worry about what people think about you, it's gonna stop you from doing what you want to do. So in reality, you can't let that change you. Let me talk to y'all about this. I used to have a little experience in my life. I was an artist. I had a song called Skip I Be Snapping. And my dream was to just put my music on World Star, just to be successful and to blow up and become a big rapper, right? I was just so focused on just putting my music on World Star. Didn't care how much it cost to put it on there. And when I got my video put on World Star or whatever, it was like a price you had to pay or whatever. But I kept saving up, saving up just to get this video out and put it on World Star. It was called Skip I Be Snapping. So I put it out on World Star. Can you tell me why they was trolling the crap out of me? Like, man, this some bull crap. Who is this? And we don't know him. And it was just crazy because I was used to getting love in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved my music in the hood. So I wasn't used to that. This is my first time dealing with a situation like that about life, because I'm used to getting love. So what I want to know is the love fake, or people on the line was just trolling me. So I never had criticism like that before. So I know some of you guys be feeling like that you do something in life and people just critique you for everything you work for. You done put your heart and soul into your classic or whatever you want to do, and you know it's fire, but here come a troller. So with that being said, he trolled me. I was unhappy, and I let it get to me. And I just stopped doing music for a minute. I just gave up on it. And it's just like, he won because he overpowered my mind for a minute, because I stopped. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. We are our own worst enemy when we overthink stuff and care about what others think. So with that being said, whatever you do in life, y'all gotta stop caring what other people think, because it didn't do me no good. It made me procrastinate more. I wasted more time, and I was just getting trolled. And I had to learn that in life, because people are going to troll you anyway. And there's nothing you can do about it. But one thing you gotta learn about it is that these people don't know you. So stop being worried about what people think, and they don't even know you. So that's how I learned in that situation, because I had to better myself, because I couldn't function. And then I got it together, and I started learning that some of the most successful people, they've been booed off stage, or they've been hated on. Because think about it. A person that's critiquing you, they don't know you. So it's like, I don't know why in somebody's nature to hate on you when they first see you or see your project or whatever you're doing. Because you know why? Because they don't know you either. And you ain't win them over. So once you win somebody over, they'll start to come around. Because half the time, people that's hating on you, they trolling you. So if you got something you want to do in life, you want to be a movie star or whatever, don't let the negative comments get to you. Because it's going to stop you from your process. It's going to stop you from being successful. And that's what I had to learn. And I had to apply that with my life. Because there's situations in your life and in my life that I can't control. So, say you got a good job and you want to work overtime and you want to get all the hours. And maybe you want to become a supervisor and stuff like that. Now, you done did all this work, put in all that time, worked overtime, doing this because you think you're going to become a supervisor. And then, when it's time to become a supervisor, you don't get picked for the job. So now you feel like you've been used, you've been abused, and it's just like you feel bad about yourself. And you know why you feel bad about yourself? From a lesson I had to learn. Because you care too much and you shouldn't have did all that anyway. It's not going to get you nowhere when you care too much. And you thinking you're doing extra to please others. Or you're doing extra because you feel like you're going to get a good spot yourself. That ain't how it works. So with that being said, I want y'all to just like stop caring so much about doing something. You can't change that. Just because you don't care too much, that don't mean you lazy and got the wrong attitude. You just figured out life. Because what's that gonna solve? And you just wasting time that you can't get back because situations you can't change. And that's just one opinion. So that's how I learned how to be more valuable, because I used to worry too much. And I know you worry too much too. And you gotta stop that, because when you worry too much, you can't get nothing done. So now that I don't worry a lot, I don't stress myself, I'm able to get up and get stuff done because I don't overthink things. I don't cloud my mind up with obstacles that's in the way from my success. You got to stop clouding up your mind with those obstacles. So you can't appeal to everybody. So get that out your mind. And once you get that out your mind, you're going to be all right. Because just like starting a YouTube channel, say if you want to start a YouTube channel and you tell your friends or your family and stuff like that. And let me know if y'all felt this experience before. I'm just talking about experience in general. You say you want to start something. You tell your friends or your family about it. And the first thing they say, guess what's the first thing they're going to say? They're going to say something negative. Man, you shouldn't do that. What you going to start that for? Man, that might take you forever to do it. I don't think it's possible. So, you listen to your friends and your family, and you don't do it. You know why? Because you let people's opinions overpower you. So at the end of the day, it's all up to you. So stop caring what people think and just stop caring in general. And that's what's going to make you more powerful. And they're only speaking like that because they care what other people think. And we got to stop living our life like that, because as time went on, the years went by, years just keep going by. And I'm starting to realize I care too much. And I don't want y'all to do that. I want y'all to save time and stop caring, because every second matters. And you can't get your life back. So all the times that I cared too much. I wasted time. I didn't do stuff because I cared so much. How it would work out, or how this would happen, how that would happen. If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. So that's what I want y'all to know. So no matter what, as long as you stay true to yourself and you put in the work, and this is where it gets tricky at. You see how I was talking about previously when the situation I say you might work a job and you doing all this because you think you're gonna become a supervisor or you think you'll get a raise or get to a new position. Then when it's all said and done, you realize you got played and they didn't care about you and you did all that for nothing. You know why you feel like that? Because you care too much to do stuff for others and you didn't do it for yourself. You did it to make other people happy or try to please other people. Your intentions was for you to be better in a better situation, but at the end of the day, it wasn't genuine. It wasn't just for you. You gotta do stuff just for you. So, which means you could be doing stuff just for you to add value to others, but don't just do stuff worrying about what other people think or trying to do extra because you trying to do stuff and you think it's gonna make you in a better position, so it's not genuine. So that's why I'm going with that. So if you want to do something, make sure you want to do it for your purpose and it's really for you. And you can add value to others' lives by setting an example with how you live your life. That's what you should do. And just like stuff in situations that you can't change, like say if you get into a confrontation with somebody and y'all get into it and then somebody do something crazy and they end up and go to prison or whatever over argument over nothing. What was the argument so bad about that you had to do something violent and end up in prison? And this prison's full of people like that because that 5-second moment cost them 60 years of their life. And for what? So with that being said is that made you not powerful because you care too much in that heat of that moment. So don't let that moment get the best of you. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. There's gonna be people out here trolling you, trying to get to you, and trying to push your buttons. There's some button pushers out there. But to make yourself be at peace or inner peace, if you feel like you know how you are and you can't control that, just stay away from those people. And that's gonna make you better. Because you diffusing the situation in a different way. Because you're not bothered. So that's how you become more powerful when you stop caring, because you can't be successful if you care about this, you care about that. How you gonna care about to get something right if you care about this and that? All the time. Every time. So stop letting people put negative thoughts into your mind and letting that stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. Because you only fail when you give up. And that's why I keep trying to tell people. So that's why I had to share these experiences with you guys, because that's the lesson that I learned. Live your life how you want to live your life. And stop living for others. That's when you care too much. So those are the steps that you need to do. You need to stop worrying about what people think. Start living for you. And just exist. And everybody has an opinion. And you can't change that. And stop worrying about things you can't change. So that's how you become powerful. Because you can't become powerful when you care about stuff too much. You see what I'm saying? It's just things in life that you can't change. So you need to take that mindset different. Say if you got a bill that's coming up and you need to pay it, don't come to the situation like, oh man, I gotta pay this bill. Oh. Come to the situation like, man, I don't care, man. It is what it is. Take the situation for what it is. I'm gonna figure out a way. And once you keep that mindset that you're gonna figure out a way, you're gonna figure out a way. Trust me. Just like that now. When I was doing this YouTube, I told myself I was gonna start a YouTube channel. A lot of people tell me don't do it. A lot of people tell me it wasn't gonna work. Now I'm getting views because I stopped caring what people thought. And this is what I wanted to do. This is something that I told myself I was gonna lock in. You see what I'm saying? That's the only person you should care about their opinion, because that's how I go. Don't care about nobody else's opinion, because once you do that, that's how you gotta get it together. And you can't change that. You can't change nobody's viewing of you. You can't change nobody's opinion because everybody got one. So if that makes you feel better, that's why you need to stop caring about things so much, because you become weak when you care too much. And I had to learn that. And that's a lesson that I learned in life. I'm behind now because every second matters. Some people don't think that matters, but it does matter. Look at me. I kept being worried about what people thought. I wasn't confident. So I want y'all to keep being confident. That's why I put those situations in my video, so y'all can take that in. Because people are going to troll you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you're going to let them ruin your life? Oops, let them ruin your life. Or did you ruin your life because you was worried about what they thought about you? So I want y'all to take that video in. I want y'all to let that marinate. Because that's just how I go. And I don't want y'all to keep letting negative thoughts overpower y'all. Because if y'all thinking negative all the time, y'all ain't gonna never do it. Everybody else talks so much negativity into you instead of give you some motivational criticism, because there's a difference. You can talk about what I'm doing in a negative way, but it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. So if you critique me, give me some criticism. Be like, man, you must don't want to do it. What you mean I don't want to do it? You don't want to do it because you ain't doing it every day. I am doing it every day. No, you ain't. I ain't see you post yesterday or the day before, but this is what you want to do. So I took that like, wow. I didn't take that like, man, they just speaking negative. I took that like, they right. I'm not working hard enough. So once I started looking at other people's stories and the negative stuff that they was going through, and they're so successful now because they didn't let the negative stuff get to them. They was waiting for the negativity to come, because that mean they not doing nothing if they don't got no haters. So the whole time I thought I was getting trolled, I was really doing something. And I didn't know I was doing something because I was so not confident. So I just gave up and slowed down on the music. And I'm just realizing that was a mistake, and I'm trying to correct my mistake. So that's why I got content out. That's why I got 10 albums, almost. Because I'm trying to correct my mistakes. And I don't want y'all to make the same mistakes. So whatever you're doing in life, if you're passionate about it, be passionate about it. So don't care about what nobody think, man, because that's what messed me up. I care too much. Look where caring too much gets you. Nowhere. You see what I'm saying? And I want y'all to get somewhere. Don't get nowhere like me. But I'm figuring it out because I don't care no more. And I'm happy about it because I don't care no more. You see how that works? You're going to feel good about yourself because you're living for you. You're so stressed out because you're living for others. Stop doing that. And I guarantee you, your life will be better off. So let me know how y'all feel about that. And tap in with me. We're going to go to the next video.